Don't get discouraged because you haven't found the one yet. After all, he hasn't found you yet either. What the heck is this stuff? Best dating advice. Just date them all and yeah, you've been doing that for a while, haven't you? All it takes is one "I miss you" text and boom, you're dumb again. Not me. Maybe you. I don't know. It's kind of sus. In a relationship, there's gonna be girls better than your girl and guys doing better than your man. That's where they're. Yeah, but with women, women will literally get on a plane and meet a random dude. As long as the plane ticket's paid for. That's really all you gotta do now is just pay for a plane ticket, and these women will jump in it like it's nobody's business. Let's see what else we got down here. Oh no, here we go. God will God will hide you so that only your husband can find you. Are you insane? Are you completely insane? Oh, here's the anxious attachment style. Yeah. She just doesn't like you, bro. Like, if she has to create all these things that make her weird, then she just doesn't like you. Oh, here's a simp. Here we go. Hold on just a little longer. Your soulmate is out there somewhere about to get divorced and be re-released back into the... Absolutely, yeah. I wouldn't marry her, though. Recreational use only, honestly. Stuff like that. I want a husband, but not like the one y'all got. Please take your time, Lord. Yeah. That husband does not want you. They need a dating app for 40-year-old divorced women looking for a trio of other 40-year-old divorced women who want to just golden girl the shit out of the rest of it. Wow, that's... Actually, that would be pretty awesome for a lot of guys. Y'all can just live together. That's great. That is amazing. Oh, here he is again. This has been the most depressing, stress-filled, panic-inducing, sex-starved year of my life. The good news is I've never... These are lame. Y'all need to be funnier over here. Stop letting situationships prevent you from going on dates. Okay, these women have been going on dates. These women do not pass up a date. Okay? These women do not pass up a date at all. A man who can keep his word becomes less and less attractive. No, that's the opposite. I read that the opposite. Women do not like men that are honest. You ever notice that? Like, if you tell a woman the truth, if you are honest to a woman, she'll hate you. She will go anywhere else besides next to you because you give her the ick. You're too honest. You give her the ick. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Let's go ahead and let's get it started. If you could like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hey, how's it going? My name is Ratboy. Let's get into it.
So I was sent another TikTok today, and it really made me think, for those of us who are stuck in the dating realm, for those of us who are single in our 40s, this is madness. And the TikTok that I was sent was about how Gypsy Rose not only managed to find a man to kill her mother, she found a man to marry her in jail, and she found another man to be with her and impregnate her after her divorce from.
Stop it. Get some help.
You know, but have you looked at these men and have you looked at her? Okay. You're comparing a, what are we comparing here? Are you comparing men? Are you willing to go and date a guy that wears a quadruple extra large shirt? Is that something you're willing to do? Are you willing to go date a guy that's, 5'10", 350? Is that what you're willing to do? Or are you just talking out the side of your mouth? See, women like this don't understand that, yes, she could get any man, but she'd have to quit chasing the chads. She'd have to quit chasing the 10 out of 10 dudes. And these women do not know how to quit them men. They love those chads, and then she's in her 40s. She's been getting pumped and dumped like crazy. And then these dudes are, taking turns with her. And she is just along for the ride. Okay. These men love women like this. They love the older ones. They're super easy. They can just, spin a few webs and then they're in their bedroom. It is complete lunacy to even entertain the idea of a woman in her 40s dating and not getting completely ran through. Like completely this time, not like before, not like in her 30s. Like she is on the carousel, she is on that merry-go-round, and she is going around and around and matching with the same, she's matching with the same guys, and they just keep, nighttime visits and pumping and dumping and cream pies and everything else. It is complete nonstop action for her. Okay. And she's complaining because she can't keep a man. And now she's comparing her situation to Gypsy Rose, which, okay. And you have a complete sociopath. Okay. Finding random men to do things. And, okay, any woman can do this. There are simps everywhere. Okay. You would have no problem looking into your DMs, get one of those men in your DMs and he can be your simp, but you don't want to do that. You're still chasing the top tier dudes. You can't let them go, can you? You can't. You can't let them go. You are completely infatuated with the Chads to the point to where you're still dating them in your 40s, which is completely insane. You should have settled down by now. What the hell are you doing?
Said man that she married in jail. And the rest of us are out here just looking for someone who can communicate,
Liar.
who can actually step up and be like an alpha male.
No. You don't get to choose that now. You're what are we doing here? Why does a woman that is hit the wall in her late 40s, why does she think she can sit there and make these demands? This isn't what we're doing. This isn't what we're doing. Now, I would argue if you were in your early 20s and you were, a lady, then yes, you can start making those demands and you would get them. You would absolutely get them. If you found a guy and you told this guy that, you're waiting until marriage and you want to spend the rest of your life with this dude, these men will step up, and these alpha guys that you're describing will have no problem doing that because these alpha guys want a traditional woman. They do. And honestly, I don't know why, but some of them want to get married. Some of them would have no problem marrying some of these women. If they were in their 20s, they'd have to be in their early 20s, and they'd have to have a very low body count, like maybe a 0. But that's a completely different conversation. You don't want to bring that up because these women say, oh, that's impossible. Nobody has. I was like, yeah, well, nobody today. Sure. Women are getting ran through in school now, but back just a couple decades ago, yeah, it was definitely possible, but you're not going to get these guys now. They're holding out for for someone because they can actually wait until they're in their 30s and their 40s and still find someone while you've hit the wall and you really can't find anybody. Nobody you want. Nobody you're going to want to match with and enjoy your life with is going to want anything to do with you because you hit the wall.
Especially in the Gen X bracket. I am mind blown. I am like, I don't even have words. So for all the rest of y'all out there that have the same issue, what are you doing? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, being on dating apps is literally nauseating. It's literally giving me a headache. And I get that there's the diamond in the rough out there. I met my fiance that passed away on Tinder many years ago.
So she has been running through Tinder many years. I'm saying she's probably been on Tinder 10, 11 years, getting ran through. No big deal. Any guy would be lucky to have a woman like this, ran through, completely housebroken. She's able to make any man happy. But like you said, she has so much experience using Tinder. She has been through all the men. She's been through all of them. She's already, tested them all out, and they're not working for her. They're just not these alpha males. They don't have what it takes, unfortunately. But wait, what are you? Are you a feminine lady? Well, you're not a lady because you're on Tinder and you're you've probably been married, divorced, and all this other stuff. I don't understand how you can request or demand a traditional alpha male whenever you're basically like bottom of the barrel scraps to these types of dudes. But hey, keep holding out is what I say. Maybe when you're 60, you'll find them.
I get that there's the diamond in the rough out there. I met my fiance that passed away on Tinder many years ago. So like, I don't knock it, but to have to weed through hundreds of frogs before you find that prince. I'm 48. I don't have patience for that. I don't know how y'all keep a roster.
I called it. I said late 40s. You heard that? I didn't watch this video beforehand. I knew it. Okay. And they give themselves away. They really do. And why are you going around kissing all these dudes, kissing all these frogs? Do you think you have to actually wade through and get ran through by these dudes to figure out that they're not the one for you? Is that what's going on here? This is how women think. Women think that they have to get with all these random men. They have to have nighttime visits with all these random men so that they can figure out which one they like the best. It's like trying on shoes in a shoe store. Okay, except they're not putting them on anything, they're putting them in themselves. It's insane. Okay, you can't scratch and sniff all the dudes trying to figure out which one you're going to take home. This isn't an air freshener. Okay, what you should have done, and you know she's in her late 40s. She's almost 50 actually. You know, which is insane. You're on Tinder and you're 50. Like, stop. Get some help. What are you doing? She is completely delusional, thinking she can sit there at 48 and demand all these things. Like, you're lucky if the guy you find to settle down with you or to settle for you, which he's going to have to be settling for you because no guy purposely goes out and looks for women like this. It's just not going to happen. Okay, this woman is completely traumatized by life. It is over for her. And it's over for any guy trying to get with a woman like this. Okay. And honestly, some guys might even find this woman attractive. Sure. Absolutely. They're not going to want to have a relationship with her, though. I mean, they'll invite her over for a late night visit. Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's a no-brainer for these dudes. But they're not going to. I mean, that's it. That's all these women are going to get. And it's well, it's not sad for me, but it is sad for them. It's very sad for them. If only there would be a way that you could, no, you know what? Yep. Don't worry about it. Let's continue.
I don't know how you talk to 10 men at the same time. That's too much information to retain. How are you guys doing it? Because I don't have a situation in my world where I will meet somebody through work. I don't have a situation where I'll meet somebody organically, so to speak. So I kind of have to rely on the dating app option, and I'm at a loss. I'm at a total loss because I despise it. So anybody out there that can give me some extra information on where all of our alpha males disappeared to, especially anybody that's like 45 to 55, because some of us good women left would like to find some of y'all. So anybody, just anybody. You guys have a good night.
Oh, shit.
Who's going to tell her? Which one of you guys are going to tell her? Somebody has to tell her. These alpha guys that are 45 to 55 are not trying to date women in their 40s. This is insane. If these men are on the market, okay, they are going substantially younger than 48. Unfortunately for this woman. Okay. And look, she might, be a catch for someone. Absolutely. Not for the types of men she's wanting. It's completely delusional. These men are going to get any woman that they pursue. So why would they pursue you? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of effort. It's not going to happen. And a lot of these guys are well established. They have their careers. Some of them might even want to have kids. They're not going to have kids with you. You can't have kids. It's just not going to happen for you. This is next level delusion. And we have a lot of women that think this way, thinking that they're going to find this perfect guy, this sort of unicorn, this mystical creature that shouldn't exist, but it does. This mystical creature that exists, this 6'4", muscular 49, 50-year-old dude that is ready to come in, swoop in to the late 40 post-wall women and take care of them and provide for them. I don't think that's how this is going to work. Unfortunately for these women. Me, I don't really care. I don't really care. I am creeping up to the age of 40. I'm not there yet, but right around the corner. And I am, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to date a 40-year-old woman. Even if I was in the market to date, I definitely wouldn't be looking at other 40-year-old women to date. That seems like complete insanity.